Hi, Scott Orlin with CINEMA-Magazin. The movie is called Widows, and the lead protagonist is the great and wonderful Viola Davis.
Oh my God, what an introduction.
I always love the adage, hell hath no fury like a scorned woman. And when we watch this movie, we wonder if this woman was treated well, she would have had a whole different path in which she would have followed.
I hate that term, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. I don't know why I don't like, well, I do know why, because I think hell hath no fury like anyone who's scorned. We've seen a lot of men who were scorned who did some horrific things also. But I think that the heist in this movie is not a extension of women who've been hurt. It's an extension of women who are in need. They're in need of, Linda is in need of feeding her children. I'm in need of paying my rent. I don't have anything. No one has anything. You know, it's about taking ownership. You know, it's not about hurting anyone. It's not about blowing the hole in culture. It's about desperation. And that, for me, is a very feminine power, you know. Look at those lionesses who are out there. It's the lioness who's doing all the hunting. The male lion is sitting back saying, okay, when you bring the food, when you kill that wildebeest, let me know so I can get my little take. She's feeding the kids. And that's what we're doing.
Sadly, when we were all kids, whether it's taking something from a sibling or from a parent or maybe from a store, it's something that we kind of have to be conditioned out of in a strange way. So what was your relationship growing up? Were there things that you eyed and envied? I would love to steal that, or did you try and get away with something?
Oh no, I did steal. When I was really young, like 7, 6, 8, yes, I stole. I stole ice cream, I stole candy bars. Usually everything I stole was food. All of it was food. Because I wanted it, and I felt like I needed it, and I didn't feel like I had any other way of getting it. That was the thing. And I remember when I stopped stealing, it was a brownie. When I was 9 years old, I was trying to steal a brownie, and the owner of the store said, "I see what you're doing." He threw me out of the store, and I felt so ashamed that I never did it again. But I always stole food because, I didn't have access to it.
Food's a good thing. I'm fascinated by this movie because, again, when we were talking a little bit earlier about, you know, being backed into a corner, what people kind of have to resort to do. But what was wonderful was seeing this camaraderie amongst these four divergent or diverse women of what a community can do when they have to pull together.
Absolutely. When you need to, because you can't do it alone. I think that for the most part, people try to do it alone because you actually feel like you can. I think the biggest people try to do it alone are mothers. They try to do everything alone. I mean, they try to raise their kids alone because it's like, I gotta be a great mother. If I can't do it alone, then that's on me. But I think what happens is you crash and burn. And you feel that there's no other way except to shoulder up. That's the term they use in the military, shouldering up. That when you enter any kind of point of violence, you got to go in there together like a SWAT team in order to get it done. It's a point of strength, and I think that's what these women have done. It's unfortunate that we have to get to the point of desperation. But so be it. I think it's an awesome message.
Well, thank you for sharing your strength with us today, Viola. And this is Scott Orlin. Till next time.